I would say here in Massachusetts, it's the first time in our history that the majority of the constitutional officers are women. If you take Lieutenant Governor Karen Polito, you have Attorney General Maura Healey, you have Treasurer Deb Goldberg, and the state auditors re-elected Suzanne Baum. And obviously the other two is Governor Charlie Baker and Bill Galvin, Secretary of State. So I think no doubt we still have more work to do. And I would say in terms of the legislature itself, 25% of the legislature is made up of women out of 200. So 160 state reps, 40 state senators. We actually have a representative here, Representative Kane, who was just elected in a special election for Representative Mark Beaton's, right? Matt Beaton's seat, who's now Secretary of the Environment and Energy. So she did it. But I do want to just piggyback really quick that, it's about getting out there and deciding to run, but more importantly on a grassroots level, that you all, in terms of the students at Northeastern University, you are going to live in communities outside of Northeastern, right? When you graduate Northeastern, or even as you're here as students, you have an opportunity to play a role. As we said, it's whether in campaigns on the Democrat or Republican side, to volunteer, to knock doors. But when you settle in a community, I think it's important to show up, because there are civic associations that are happening every month. I represent the 1st Suffolk District, which is South Boston, Dorchester, Mattapan, and Hyde Park. And literally we have about 45 meetings that happen every month, right? It's neighbors getting together, talking about the issues. We have the Boston police show up, community policing, to talk about issues that are taking place. So that's important. Knowing your neighbors is important, right? Getting involved in the community where you're deciding to settle is very critical. Because it shows folks, even though you may not be ready now to run, right, that you care where you live, right? You know who lives to the left and the right of you and across the street from you. You say hello to people that are walking your street, right? It's being accountable to one another. And so I think, we've made some progress, but we have some work to do.